Happy New Year. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Chris Farley, love it. I remember the last time, Michelle, you and I talked, one of your favorite moments in TV and movies, you talked about Chris Farley, Van down by the river and Lunch Lady. So super cool.
Love them. Miss
Love
them.
Fantastic.
them.
My inspiration.
So, Dylan, Michelle, 81 episodes, 12 seasons, animated, live shows. It's crazy. Both of you, did you ever have an outer body experience where you kind of stepped away and said, "This is something special and the world has caught on and I'm a part of it"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been a ton of like little moments throughout the years where it kind of hits you in different ways. A big one for me was the tour that we did in 2022, where we toured the States and North America rather. And we did, I think, like 40 cities or something crazy like that. And selling out pretty substantial theaters in really iconic venues and seeing people and they're wearing merch and they're saying the lines that kind of put it into perspective because sometimes when you're on a show or like internet is a different thing and you can see comments and stuff, but to actually see physical people there who are so involved, it's a whole other ball game, and that really solidified it and was like a big moment for me for sure.
Yeah. I'd say stepping on stage at a sold out Madison Square Garden Hulu Theater to like a minute and a half standing ovation before we started our dialogue was the most out of body experience that I've had in this show. Just feeling the energy from the crowd and having being a fan of comedy and of television and film, to see that sort of reciprocated from the other end, to be receiving that like genuine fandom, from people, and to see the people that made it possible for us to go 80 some odd episodes. We don't get to make that many episodes of television without fans who are passionate about it. So to get the FaceTime with them and then to receive the energy from those sold out stadiums, that was wild. So that was it for me, and it sounds like for Michelle as well.
Yeah, I was at the Dallas one, so it was great. And you know what? Sopranos never had a live touring group, Letterkenny
Right?
did.
Such a
I
weird
got
thing.
uh,
that on
Yeah.
them.
I
It's like
know, right?
a band or something. It's so yeah.
Yeah.
With your characters in this last season's about change, but also being happy with where you are. Is there something that either both of you took from your character over the last 7 years that you kind of think about daily and that you learned from your character?
For me, I think I learned Katie has this really innate sense of confidence in herself, obviously. And she really like walks into a room without any hesitation. She knows who she is. Obviously, she has ups and downs like anybody else, but fundamentally, she knows who she is. She knows who her people are, and she sticks to her values. That's something that obviously hope to carry with me and have in me as well. But I think the confidence piece of really entering a room, I might not enter it the way that she did, but I think it's really cool to just be that self assured and just kind of knowing who the fuck you are is something that not a lot of people have. And I would love to kind of carry that into my life as much as I can.
Yeah, almost without risking sounding unoriginal, the same. This is a character that I never auditioned for. There wasn't a breakdown. It was just Jared said, "Hey, hockey player Andrew Dillon, we were playing on a beer league team at the time. Come and shoot a Letterkenny Problems YouTube skit." And so that character was really totally developed by Andrew and I in the hotel rooms, running the lines. And when we got to set, seeing that work and then seeing it work for 12 seasons was this vote of confidence of like, hey, if your internal moral compass is pointing you in a direction, trust it until it leads you astray. And since Letterkenny started, I've done that professionally and personally. And I think it's a great way to operate. Gut feelings exist for a reason, and we had a gut feeling the show was gonna do well. And I think just trusting that has been my biggest takeaway from this show.
I love that. And then you learn from your character. So another character question. if your iconic characters like that are in pop culture now, if you can insert both of your characters into any movie out there to make that movie better,
Oh,
what movie are you inserting your character from Letterkenny into?
Go ahead.
wow. Wow.
I don't know if this makes sense.
Where do they
Well,
fit it
actually, but
in?
it's the last movie that I saw, the most recent movie I watched that I really loved. Have you seen Saltburn?
Oh, my favorite movie of the year.
I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. Katie makes no sense being in this movie, but I'm gonna put her in selfishly just because I so want to be in that movie. Aesthetically, I loved it. Loved the director, every actor. I think Katie kind of could have maybe been like Oliver's trashy sister, something like there could have been something in that world for me, but it's really just selfish because I wanted to be in that movie, of
Oh,
course.
made me so happy. Oh my goodness.
Got to be a movie. Hey, it can't be a TV. I'm gonna give you both anyway.
Okay.
Movie just to fit the world and to maybe add to the story. Dude, Where's My Car? I think Riley and Jonesy and Ashton Kutcher and Scott. What's his first name? I know the
Sean
guy.
William Scott.
John William Scott. Thank you. I think the four of us could have had some really funny back and forth. And then in a TV series, I think Arrested Development, Riley and Jonesy would fit in like a glove.
Oh, record scratch. They didn't.
Yeah,
That would
yeah.
be so good. I love it so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Happy New Year, y'all. And we'll see y'all next time.
Awesome.
New
Thanks so
Year's
much, man. Cheers. See ya.